It is currently the 15th of December, 2015. Meteorologist Robert Spett here with you today. We are still tracking Typhoon Melor, Nona, as known here in the Philippines, still tracking off here towards the west, now moving over the island of Mindoro. And really, this storm system has been a surprising one, really completely defying the forecast over and over again. We expected it the weekend after and moved over western Samar and then eventually back off there towards the west into southern Luzon, but that has not been the case. It actually re-intensified, according to the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, back to a Category 4 equivalent on the Saffir-Simpson scale. Now, they actually expect it to re-intensify even more so up to a super typhoon status by this evening. I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to be interacting so much with the island of Mindoro. It should weaken out, but I think JTWC is thinking, you know what, this storm system has been defying the forecast over and over again, and they do expect it to intensify further. You can see it on the top right of the screen, up to 130, gusting to 160 knots once it pushes over the northwestern portions of this island and off there towards the west. The key thing you want to take away from this graphic, though, if you are in the Manila area, is you're only expecting tropical storm strength winds. That is this outer circle right in here. The inner circle is the 50-knot wind radius, and the inner circle below that is the typhoon strength. Another thing you can take away from this is the fact that the wind field, as far as typhoon strength winds, is not that large, but the winds inside of it definitely are intense. Why actually back towards Samar and southern Luzon, we really have a blackout scenario taking place over in these areas, and what I mean by that is that most communication lines are actually down at this time, and that means that we have very limited information as far as the damage that has taken place out here, but also the casualty toll. Now, according to ABS-CBN, there has been some reports of some pretty significant damage, but also at least one casualty out here in this area due to a fallen wall on somebody. Now, as we get more information heading into Wednesday and Thursday, I truly hope that that death toll does not increase. And it would actually be quite remarkable given the fact of the rapid intensification we've seen prior to landfall with this storm system. But at least for the time being, definitely it's still a little bit rough in some of these areas, especially for repair crews, and we're going to be continuing to watch this one. Right now, though, it is impacting Mindoro. You still could be seeing about a 3-meter high storm surge in a few of these locations out here. High tide was earlier today at about 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. As we head into Tuesday, the rest of Tuesday into Wednesday, it will track towards the west. We're going to be seeing it start to interact with the northeast monsoon. As far as wave heights out here, towards the west of Luzon and Mindoro, the waves in this area are going to be atrocious. Down here in the Spratly Islands, China's trying to build up these islands here. The waves are going to be just absolutely just horrible in some of these areas, and it's really going to be quite rough out there. I really do feel for any boaters who are out and about. Meanwhile, we're still going to be looking at some rain showers back towards the east, mainly because of that interaction with the northeast monsoon. It's going to be pulling a lot of that moisture towards the northeast. And you can really see this here with our 700 millibar relative humidity, or 700 millibar HBA level relative humidity, I should say. A lot of the moisture does get pulled off towards the northeast, so we're going to be seeing a cold front actually pushing through as well. But the tail end of that is grabbing our storm system and skewing it off, kind of like just smearing paint on a wall, this kind of looks like. And that's really what's happening with the atmosphere. So in the end, our storm system, instead of being a big thick glob over the Philippines, if you will, it's going to be more smeared off, and that in the end will finally start to weaken our storm system. That would be fantastic news. I know a lot of you are really looking forward to that. For now, I know we're definitely going to continue to track this one until it weakens out. And then you may have noticed on the model outlook, we, of course, watching another area. Now a tropical depression, actually expected to become a tropical storm, according to the Japan Meteorological Agency back here towards the east. The good news is that we do have that surge coming in, right? And that's going to weaken out this storm, but it is also going to continue to go a little bit farther towards the south, and hopefully it puts an end to this one from developing into anything significant. But right now it's still in the development stage. It's very slow to develop, so We're going to have to continue to watch this one. I'm not going to say one thing or the other with it, especially the way the atmosphere has been acting out here. But I wouldn't get too paranoid about it. I think it's going to bring some rain. But there is a threat if that shear doesn't get far enough south, it could develop really rapidly. Hopefully that is not the case, though. All right, guys, that is all for me. Thanks again for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. Tomorrow, I will have another tropical update, and don't forget on Thursday, the Japan snow outlook. That big cold surge that's coming down that's impacting this storm is also bringing finally, some decent winter weather across northeastern Asia. So that's going to be some good news later on. All right, guys, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye.